send things over to our ring announcer, Ryan Ventura. I am very excited for this one, Jordan. And I know I say that about pretty much every match, but it's really true. Every single time, especially now, as we're getting our look at another NEW debut from our East Division in the NEW Women's Rankings, making her Vancouver debut for NEW from Calgary, Zoe Sager.
You know who this is. Little 9 to 5, a little Dolly Parton, letting you know that the accounting department is. Oh.
A little change up there. As that's the kind of attitude we can expect from the woman known as TFA. Yes, it's Taryn from accounting. There are only 3 inevitabilities in this world, Jordan. Death, taxes, and Taryn getting the victory. Taryn from accounting, partnering with Zoe Sager, representing the NEW East Division of the...
Referee Ryan Ventura giving up a microphone.
Why was I supposed to be here today? Had a little trouble issues, you know, travel today. It's okay. First match back, guys. What do you think about the most triple today, huh? Let's put my skills to the test.
Look at this.
Crowd here chanting for a 3-way dance. It looks like we're going to get it.
Liza Hall, of course, was working with Terminus last night, south of the border, taking on Serena Deeb, a huge milestone match in her young career.
And we're off. 3-way dance.
How does this affect the mindset, Jordan, if you are, say, a Zoe Sager or a Taryn from accounting, where you've come into this match preparing to partner with someone that you've just found out is now your opponent?
Yeah, familiarity with your new tag team partner could definitely backfire here in a triple threat.
So much for that partnership. As a kick to the gut takes down Zoe Sager, but she's able to fling Taryn from accounting into Bambi Hall, who's out in the corner, and it's TFA on the attack.
Oh, Taryn from accounting, one of the hardest hitting women on the roster, and maybe one of the hardest hitting wrestlers on the roster.
Just Bambi Hall taking a couple knees to the face from Zoe Sager. And a slew foot from Zoe just sent Taryn right into Bambi. Didn't take long for some dislike to come out between these two supposed partners.
Might have been a little disagreement or two while they were putting their game plan together that they're now taking out on each other.
Perhaps, yes. Taryn using the size advantage to take the upper hand.
Also keeping Zoe isolated in the corner, not letting her use her speed.
If you're Taryn from accounting, you have to keep in mind, of course, that Bambi Hall could enter the picture at any minute. As she just dropped Zoe Sager clean on her back, and Zoe just taking a beating in the early stages.
Bambi Hall watching the action from the apron, looking to pick her spot, but Taryn from accounting is going to pick it for her.
And the ring awareness we're seeing right now from Taryn from accounting. We talked about it in that last match, Jordan. It's our second triple threat in a row here at NEW 5. You have to keep in mind, you have to almost have eyes in the back of your head as far as where the other opponent is at all times, but Taryn showing that she has that veteran presence, that ring awareness. She doesn't have to be looking to know what's going on. And Zoe Sager with a kick out at 1. Taryn from accounting didn't account for that one.
See a hyper-competitive women's division we have here in NEW, and you're going to see probably Taryn from accounting really look to establish herself in these next couple of months, but also having to balance that with tax season, Justin.
Exactly.
Her efficiency needs to be off the charts here.
I've been told since we last saw Taryn from accounting, I talked about it being the end of the fiscal year, having to send out all those invoices accounting for her foul mood. Apparently, Jordan, the fiscal year can end whenever you want it to. That's what I've been told. And that's why Taryn's always in a bad mood.
Yeah, I feel like she maybe works for several different companies that are always ending their fiscal years because she always looks unpleasant and ready to kick someone's ass.
Zoe Sager just goes tumbling directly into Taryn. Bambi Hall takes the upper hand.
Really smart from Bambi Hall here, kind of hanging back, picking her spots, and using Zoe Sager as a weapon against Taryn from accounting.
Double bulldog from Bambi, and welcome back Bambi Hall. She looks like she has not missed a beat here.
That pin didn't work on one, trap pin in the other.
She still got this. She's feeling confident after 2 kickouts from the opponents. Water off a duck's back, as it were. Now Zoe Sager with the roll-up. Bambi with the kickout.
Small package for Bambi Hall. Victory roll from Zoe Sager.
Oh, the power of Bambi Hall.
What a bridge. Zoe Sager, shades of Lance Storm. She was trained by the legendary Lance Storm. A relative newcomer in wrestling. She's been in the business for about 3 years, but looking like a seasoned veteran in there in this triple threat.
A dominant competitor in the Alberta wrestling scene, based out of Calgary, if I'm not mistaken.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Absolutely. Just looking for a 3 count, only got 2, but very impressive stuff from Zoe Sager so far. This NEW audience already taking a shine to her. But right now it's Bambi Hall taking her for a ride.
Airplane spin into a TKO, and this crowd loves it.
And that could have been it right there, Jordan, after that TKO, but Taryn gets a boot to the back of the head of Bambi. And this match continues.
I was watching Taryn in the corner. She could have gotten involved at least 30 seconds earlier, but decided to wait until that big move was hit. That's very, very smart.
She's crunching the numbers in her head as far as what her best opportunity looks like. She is no slouch. Always doing the mental math. And in her head, that was a 3 count, but in reality, just 2.
Taryn from accounting getting it from the crowd here.
And you know what? She got the crowd on her side in the end there, I think.
I'm not doing the math.
Somebody just yelled, "Nobody likes accountants." And you probably heard it from Taryn. She said, "Everybody likes accounting," which got a pretty big cheer, in fact. It's Taryn going to work. Looking for an Irish whip instead. Bambi Hall with the reversal.
And a bit of mind games of shaking her hand there.
Trying to cut a business deal with the accountant. Taryn not going for it, as now Bambi lays in with shoulders to the gut in the corner.
Bambi Hall getting a great reaction from the sold-out crowd here at NEW 5. They're so happy to see her back.
And she looks thrilled to be back. It's like riding a bike, Jordan. You don't forget how to work a match like this. As we have seen some great heart and resiliency already from Bambi Hall in this one. As Taryn from Accounting takes her up with a backdrop. Another 2 count. Another 2 count as Taryn from Accounting asks the official to check his math on that one.
Again, efficiency is so key in a triple threat. We've got Zoe Sager outside of the ring. Taryn from Accounting's got to do all the damage she can to try and put this away because there's that wild card out there still to come back into this match.
Zoe on the outside, leaving the 2 powerhouses in the ring. And if you're Zoe Sager, probably a good idea to catch your breath a little bit right now, Jordan, and let these 2 inflict some damage.
Now, we saw Eli Surge try that in the last match, and then what happened? Evan Rivers suddenly jumps out of the ring at him, and that rest was over very quickly.
It sure was.
Again, that's where the dynamics of this has changed so much from their pre-match prep, thinking it was going to be a tag match, now being a triple threat.
Bambi Hall taking a beating in the corner, tries to regain the upper hand, just put Taryn from Accounting on the outside apron. Taryn with a little hair pull, and we just saw her poke the bear a little bit. The beast came out. As far as Bambi Hall is concerned, the rage on her face, but it's Taryn from Accounting bringing her down. Neck breaker to the outside, just had her bounce right off the middle rope.
Yeah, that middle rope went right across her belly, right across her stomach. That'll knock the air out of you real quick.
And you can see she's now down on the apron. Just had the air blown right out of her lungs as Zoe Sager re-enters the match.
You got to feel frustrated if you're Taryn from Accounting here because you've done all this damage on Bambi Hall, and then you've got another competitor in this ring you got to take care of.
Zoe Sager, having caught her breath on the outside, is going to flex her power game right now as she brings Taryn from Accounting up on her shoulders. The little engine that could, Zoe Sager, wow!
A queen suplex.
Into a bridging pin, Taryn just able to get the shoulders up.
Zoe Sager is back in this match in a huge way after that move.
And this crowd is firmly on the side of Zoe Sager right now, which really says something as we talk about this being the hometown return match for one Bambi Hall.
Chants of Zoe ringing through the sold-out Harbour Convention Centre.
But why not after the show of power that she just put on, and she's got the upper hand now, going up top, perhaps looking for a superplex. Taryn from Accounting is reeling in the corner, having just taken a stiff shot to the face. Zoe having to really labor to get those legs of Taryn over the top turnbuckle. And as she worked to do that, back comes Bambi Hall, and now it's Bambi on the attack.
Big slap to the TFA logo.
Sager, big sliced bread from Zoe Sager. Right off the face of Taryn from Accounting.
2 for 1.
And now Zoe going right back up. Can she hit what she was looking for before? Another shot to the chest of Taryn.
TFA pushing her off. We don't see her fly that often.
Here it comes. Oh, wow. Diving neck breaker on Sager.
Power of Taryn from Accounting getting her up.
Ooh, a nice. Thought for a moment that Zoe Sager had countered that, but no. Nice power maneuver from Taryn from Accounting.
That might be the last we see of Zoe Sager for a while.
Taryn from Accounting did not account for Bambi Hall getting back in the ring and breaking up that pin attempt.
And you've got to shift your offense, too, in a triple threat because she's able to hit those big power moves on Zoe Sager, but try hitting an Ura-Shouten on Bambi Hall. You're not going to be able to.
Punch missed Bambi as she was able to duck out of the way, but just took a knee to the face instead.
A disrespectful slap to the forehead.
Taryn from accounting has to be careful. She is playing with fire.
Backpack stunner.
Bambi Hall has come to life. But somehow, Taryn from accounting stays in it.
Bambi Hall took an extra second after hitting that massive backpack stunner before going for the cover, and that's all the difference it made.
There have been moments in this match, Jordan, and I don't mean to say that Bambi Hall is not prepared when she comes to the ring to start a match, but you've seen that fire come out of her a few times here because Taryn from accounting is starting to get on her nerves.
Now at this stage in the triple threat, you're really trying to pick that one spot where you can get the advantage and end this thing.
Zoe Sager was looking to end the match, but Bambi breaks up that pin attempt, takes a Pele kick from Zoe for her trouble. And now a roll-up. Zoe able to kick out and get the ropes, both at the same time.
Taryn from accounting going back to her power move set. Gory neck breaker. That's that.
Incredible. As Bambi Hall was looking on, just getting her wind back, was not able to break up that pinfall. And it's Taryn from accounting who came into this match thinking she was going to be partnering with Zoe Sager, who instead pins her for the victory.
See, here's the thing. We have a miniature tournament for the NEW Women's Championship. We're going to see some matches later on this evening. But Taryn from accounting maybe has put herself right in those women's rankings for that championship.
I think you have to consider her a contender for whoever is going to walk away with the Women's Championship belt.
Without question.
Will not be handed out here tonight, we should specify,
Will not.
Jordan. You're going to see two semifinal matches coming your way before too long.